Hi! It's been just a week after my last video, but this is a very special occasion. You saw the thumbnail and you saw the entrance. Yes, we're going to make a Mexican Catrina inspired doll. Let's hurry up this thing and get into action. Obviously, there's no better doll for this than Miss Skelita Calaveras herself. And I will start by painting all the details on her face with a light gray color. But I really want you to know what is El Día de los Muertos all about. Día de los Muertos is a Mexican celebration to honor all those who passed away, which is celebrated the 1st and the 2nd day of November. Why, you ask? Well, the 1st of November is called All Saints' Day, where we honor all those who have attained the beatific vision in heaven. And on the 2nd of November is the All Souls' Day, to commemorate everyone else, especially to all those souls that are still in purgatory, in a state of purification so they can enter heaven. Both dates have been practiced in Mexican culture even before the Spanish conquest. There are actually registers of Mayan rituals where they used to celebrate the life of their ancestors using skulls as trophies. When you listen Día de los Muertos, I bet you instantly think about the Catrina. As a matter of fact, the Catrina you see nowadays, with all those colors on her face, is not actually accurate. The real colored skull is a candy known as sugar skull, or calavera de alfeñique, a representation of a human skull elaborated with sugar and decorated with color frosting. And usually, they have a paper on the forehead with the name of a loved one. The real Catrina is a figure created by José Guadalupe Posada, and named by the famous Diego Rivera. It was portrayed as a skeleton dressed up with fancy clothing, to point out the irony of the misery Mexican citizens were living on. Nowadays, the Catrina and the sugar skull have been fused together to create a character that represents Mexico in all its glory. And there you go, a little cultural lesson for this video. Once I got the initial lines, I'm going to start darkening everything with black and different colors. Have you dressed up as a Catrina before? Let me know in the comment section. And by the way, this repaint is my own representation of a famous Mexican artist that I bet you all know. That's right, Miss Frida. I'm not going to be 100% accurate, but just inspirational. So some of the figures on her face will be that famous unibrow and the mustache. I want this girl to be glamorous, so I will fill the black circles on the eyes with glitter. So sparkly. Time for the headdress. As you may know, Frida used to wear a lot of flowers on her head. I want my Catrina to be a queen of the underworld, so we're making her a crown. I glued some toothpicks to a monster high headband, paint them with golden acrylic, and then I'm going to fill it with flowers. The credit of this beautiful idea is to Jet Shepherd from Instagram. For the hair, I'm using the yarn method. This was the very first time I tried it, and man, I must say it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I braided the hair in 2 parts. And then using pins, I'm going to secure them to make that Frida hairstyle. Is Kiro making a dress tutorial? Yes, I'm doing it. And this time, I'm going to show you how to make a semicircular skirt. First, you need to fold your fabric in half. Then I'm taking a piece of thread and knot it around a pin. I'm placing the pin in the doll's waist to measure how long I want it to be. I'll cut the thread when I'm happy with the length. Afterwards, I'm going to put the pin on the center corner of the folded fabric . And I'm going to start marking with chalk the length by tensing the thread, but be careful not to move the pin, and also to let the knot swirl around it, or else you may end up with an asymmetrical skirt. Once you're done, secure the fabric with pins and cut it with sharp scissors. Great, now we have to cut a small piece in the corner to create the waistline. My doll is very skinny, so I'll cut off a very small part. Why is it a semicircular skirt? Well, because when you unfold it, we have half of a circle. To finish up, I'm going to sew this beautiful white lace on the border. Now, for the top, I'm going with a simple rebozo. I cut a rectangle out of red stretchy fabric, and I'm going to sew these fringes on both endings. And here's the final skirt. We only need to dress her up. For her shoes, I'm using Draculaura's Mary Jane heels from the Haunted line. And an apple white necklace. Some of you asked me if I was going to speak in Spanish on a video at some point, and I think there is no better time to do so than now. So here we go. Creo que continuar con nuestras tradiciones es lo que en verdad mantiene viva la cultura de un país. En cada parte del mundo existen fiestas que son dignas de celebrar y demostrar ante todos. Vive y celebra los orígenes de tus costumbres, porque de nosotros depende el mostrar qué es lo que nos hace grandes. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, click the bell to get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you for being part of the workshop. See you later!